Hey guys, Big Mike back out here at the Hoopty Barn. And I know I say this a lot, but today we're going to do something different again. And the reason is like I've told you in the past, I'm not a mechanic or anything. I don't get to play with wrenches every day. But living out here on the farm, you got a certain amount of things, responsibilities and such that you got to take care of. We ourselves, we grow food, and I'm wanting to be back to basics like our ancestors were, and I'm working hard on getting back to it a little bit more each year. And so today we're going to go ahead and we're going to see all that red cedar plank behind me? I got several of them, and we're going to make some more raised beds for our garden. And farewell, what the heck, I'm going to take y'all along with me, because you never know, somebody might be interested. So here we go, we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, well, she's warmed up a little bit. I got my old sweatshirt off and sporting the old short sleeves. Anyhow, so got our boards cut here. Got all them old rough edges cut off of there. I don't have any exact measurements. I didn't do that. I just cut them down. So the other component we're going to have here, this right here. This old trailer house window. Yeah, I keep that kind of stuff too. And you see why here in just a bit. Alrighty, so here we are. We've got bottom section just kind of put together temporary. I'll just take a couple little brads, put in it just to hold it in place, because I always pilot drill on my corners, put my screws in, because this cedar, it splits really bad, especially once it's cured out like this. And something that I do that I don't know if it's necessary or not, most people probably don't do this, but when I'm building one of these beds, this stuff's only like 5/8. So what I do, I put my bottom one with the long boards on the outside. Now I take my top one and I put my short boards on the outside. Just kind of breaks it up a little bit. And then when I put in my corner pieces, my bracing and all that stuff, just makes it a little bit stronger, because I mean, these things ain't real super heavy duty or anything, but they generally hold up pretty well. Cedar, it holds up really good against moisture and all that stuff, and it'll last for a long time. So I'm gonna get back to putting her together, and well, see if we can't show you a finished product here in a little bit, minus the top. Alrighty folks, well, one thing I always told you guys is that I'm going to do is I'm always going to be authentic with you. And so I got done with all this, did all my video, wrapped it all up, shut down my shop, went inside, started doing some editing and whatnot, and I don't know what happened, but the end of my video, it started skipping and cutting, and the sound didn't match up with the picture, and I don't know, it's probably because I do all this stuff on a simple little phone, but it's whatever it is. And so I wasn't able to show the finished product on here and what I got done. So here I am, back out here. I'm even in my socks. How about that business? How's that for authentic? So anyway, here's our box. This is our little garden box. And yeah, I went ahead and got the top on it. This old trailer house window, it just sits in there, but it acts like a greenhouse. So the way it locks down in there, I ain't got to worry about it blowing off or anything. And this way I can plant things a little bit early if I need to. Things I don't want to get frostbit or anything, just in case. We got about 5 more weeks until last frost. And now I just got to build my dirt, put some, peat moss and fertilizer. Thank you, Tequila and Clifford. And some topsoil and, just get her all put together so that we can have some nice rich dirt and get to growing in there. And I've got several of these that I use. I like growing them in the boxes because it's a lot easier to maintain everything. I only got to work about 30 minutes a week on pulling weeds. And I don't know how many of you guys like pulling weeds, but when it comes to that, I'm out. I do not dig it at all. So we do a whole lot of work on the front end so we don't have to work so hard in the middle. And we can enjoy our harvest, and it also helps with your yield. So anyway, well, I just want to say I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today and joining me on this build, even though it's not automotive. Believe it or not, I got more stuff in my life than just automotive. And we are going to get back on the old Coronet and on the Charger and eventually on the old Aspen. And I just need you guys to stick around. About 2 more days I'll be out here on the Coronet, and we're going to see if we can't get that radiator in there and get some water running through that engine, get her running and idling. See if we can't pull her out of that barn and do something with her. So don't give up on me yet, buddy. We'll be back. Hey, I appreciate everybody. Until I see you again, you keep watching and I'll keep working.